Good morning, ladies and germs. How you doing, boys and girls? Ladies and germs, how you doing? Doug Rice. I pray that all of you are well. I know that each of you are on this day, perhaps looking at me through different glasses. I don't know. Maybe you've got your holy day planned out. Me, I do nothing. I do nothing. I celebrate nothing. I'm not with this shit. But other than that, good morning, 8:03, 12, 24, 21. Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost pagan time. How do you like the new digs? I am now represented. I have management. I have folks that are telling me what I need to do. And so I am doing those things. I hope each of you is paying attention to what is going on. Again, I welcome you to my new, is this a set? I don't know if this is a set. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. If you let me know you can hear me, then I can reduce my camera and I can get down. SFC, Cape Killer, what's up? You OG, you stalwarts, you dedicated Hebrews, thank you so much. A lot of you are giving me support by way of donations, and for goodness sake, so appreciated. It has allowed me to get the services of a social media manager, and these folks, as I feel, group of great, supportive, wonderful folks who do their own thing, who have other things they're doing, have given and graced me with the privilege of being managed by them. Of course, owned by a Hebrew. I do everything I can at this point to work with brothers, sisters, family, Hebrews. Good morning. How you doing? So now you see Black News in all its glory. There it is. You guys see what we will be doing. The format will not change, only the scenery. DougRice.com is still a work in progress. If you go there, you will see that. So, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. You can hear me. Thanks so much, Coyote. I know most folks look and see what I do after the fact, and for that, I appreciate it. If you have looked about my channel recently, you know everything's kind of been cleaned up. The management team has determined what will stay, what will go. Appreciate that. There's so much to discuss. So much. The blatant attempt at hiding what they did while hiding what they're doing. That is more or less what's going on. Not only is the blatant, racist, white supremacist fever taking hold of these beings, it's being done in a manner now, folks, that is really, I'd say, shocking more than anything else. But we're going to go through it. We're going to learn. We're going to see. We're going to observe. More than that, we're going to try to protect each other. We're going to protect ourselves. And by doing that, I think not in some offensive manner. I don't want anybody to pick up a gun. That's ridiculous. I think what we need to do is stay attentive to Black News. I hope you guys can see that. It says Black News. I hope this is not reversed. I don't know. Welcome, Coyote. Could the fallen or residue from the flood use AI to interact with this world's affairs? Well, Trident, we have only to look at something called CERN. And as we look this up, CERN is a large hydrogen collider. And what it does, it accelerates particles, subatomic particles, to the speed just under light. And then those particles are crashed into one another, caused to collide. That, in effect, opens some sort of portal. Now, I am going to tell you what these folks said when they did this. And I'm going to include this link in chat so you guys can follow along. CERN is one of the most sinister, dangerous, demonic plots I believe we've allowed to continue. And I think that's where they began a seriously concerted effort to communicate with other dimensions. Because, as I said, when the guy opened up CERN, and I like the way my computer is losing its mind, that's cool, it'll go back. When the guy, I love the way it's doing it now, but it fixes. When the guy opened up CERN, what they said was, we want to open up a portal to see what comes out or try to send something in. And that's exactly what they attempted to do. So when you look at, when you look at what they're doing, that'll fix. Thank you. When you look at what they're doing with these types of devices, it tells you, which is why dimensions and realities are colliding. Exactly. A lot is happening. And it's not just happening here on this planet. They've just decided to release another intrusion into the atmosphere above us. And they want to peer even deeper into the past, as if they don't know already what's needed to know to continue. At least I think they do. I don't know, man. It's an interesting thing. Dimensions, they've proven them through the development of these supercomputers, the calculations these computers, I would say, go into, are a part of that attempt in trying to break the veil, which I think is just ridiculous an idea. But that's just me. I don't know. I see it went back. So here is my Twitterverse for you guys that may be interested. This is me, Doug Rice at Rug Dicer. If you guys would love to, please feel free to, add yourself to and follow me. I'd appreciate it. Again, the format won't change. You'll just have a little bit more organization, maybe a bit more, presentation. And again, anything that I look up, I try to put on the Twitterverse. All right, so let's go back here. We know the search term. Search term is always black news. Black news. Now, I want to repeat and say this, folks. I do not adhere to race any longer. I'm not a black person for the purposes of my own self-identifying. I'm black only in the context that this is what they consider me, and so I call us such. Please understand, black news. So black Americans continue to see a higher jobless rate despite market recovery. Is that something that we should be shocked about? Anybody shocked about that? Anybody? No? Because I'm not. That's really not news. Let's see if they can do a little bit better than that. I don't get that. Black news is where I normally go. Youngest black woman to receive tenure at Oxford University. Again, we're celebrating leaning into this shit. First black woman to win the national diving title. Black family with newborn baby to sue airline after being kicked off flight. Here we go. What do we have here? Let's see what happened. Black family with newborn baby to sue airline after being kicked off flight. You wonder why I encourage Hebrews to act a bit differently. Let's read. It'll go on the Twitterverse as usual, but I'm going to add this as well. I'll put it here so you can follow with me. Let's see what happened to these poor people. Let's see what's going on. So Alan Ali, his partner, Camilla Holliet, and their newborn daughter were traveling home to Philadelphia on an American Airlines flight from Charlotte, North Carolina, when the incident happened. In a now viral video, a flight attendant can be seen having an argument with them while Holliet was holding their baby. Via the audio, the family was being instructed to get their belongings and exit the flight. The verbal altercation apparently started when the couple got out of their seats to let a white male passenger who came late to get to his seat. The man was accompanied by a flight attendant as he walked by the aisle. Ali said he recalled the flight attendant aggressively telling them, "Y'all have to get up." They obliged, but because the attendant was blocking the aisle, they could not move. When Henriette asked if she could move to allow extra room, the attendant apparently replied, "Is this going to be a problem?" Let me explain. Let me explain what's going on, because I can tell you, I've already been through this. When they look at us now, or when they look at those they mistake for us, when they look at us now and we give any objection, any resistance, that's the first question they ask that begins the bullshit right there, baby. Let me tell you why. And this is what this recurring theme is going on about this bullshit. You know, they're ready for confrontation, conflict. They're ready for a fight, and they're ready anywhere, on a plane, on a train, in a car, near or far, wherever we are. Let's continue. Is this going to be a problem? Motherfucker. The flight attendant continued treating them rudely. And what they expect, brothers and sisters, is they expect us to accept how they treat us, when they treat us, and whenever the fuck they want to treat us. And the moment you put up resistance toward that treatment, that's the point in time that we become a fucking problem. Let me tell you something, man. This shit's got to end. These motherfuckers got their asses on their shoulders. Family, look at this. This now prompted Camilla to tell the attendant that she didn't like how she spoke to her. That's all she needed. That's when the attendant stormed off to report the issue to the captain. Let me explain, ladies, gentlemen, brothers, sisters. The woman here simply asked to be treated with dignity. She asked that you not talk to me like your fucking child, bitch. Now, that's how I would more or less put it, just to give you hands on. But, you know, and of course, as captains do when this happened, and as anyone would have to do, because you have to take the word of the flight attendant, who just happens to be a racist piece of fucking shit. Well, when, you know, flight attendant continued treating them rude and went to the captain, the family was removed from the flight right before departure, as per the captain's decision, as was correct on the captain's part, because you know what? The captain don't know what the fuck's going on. This broad decided she was going to put a little color and flavor and attitude and her opinion about what was going on, and determined that she wanted to kick a black family with a baby off. And you know what? That made her feel so fucking good. Yeah, that Schadenfreude kicked in for this motherfucker. I don't even need to see what she looks like. I know what she looks like. Everyone knows. How's everybody doing? Good morning. How you doing? I've also been told I need to interact. And so somehow I've made my font bigger on that screen, and now I can see you guys. So you guys see what's going on. And now you need to understand, at every point, at all times, we need to be on guard, because this is the attitude they're fucking walking around with now. And I mean, I only need look so goddamn far to see where they are, you know. And here they go on my show. Oh, damn. I'm liking this. Family was removed from the flight right before departure as per the captain's decision. They were rebooked on a later flight, which was a big inconvenience, as they had to wait at the airport for several hours while tending for their newborn baby. What wonderful karma that flight attendant has let out into the universe. And when it returns, everyone, please give a thought that it do so 10 fucking fold on that bitch's ass. Oh yeah, Doug Rice. Welcome to the show. That's just the first fucking story. That didn't happen years ago in the 50s, motherfuckers. You understand? The sentiment looks as if, well, it's from the 50s, but no, that's 2021, motherfuckers. You still grinning? You still got that goddamn grin on your fucking faces. That's all I need to know. See how much they care? Now, I need you to understand. The flight attendant doing that had evil on her motherfucking mind. Don't you get it twisted, brothers and sisters. She saw the opportunity to flame that a little bit, and all she needed was that stupid, fucked up question Negroes receive from these sinister motherfuckers. Is there gonna be a problem? You see what I'm saying? Is there gonna be a problem? Bitch, please. The bait. And you wonder why I tell all of us, look, if I don't know him, I ain't fucking with him. And that's straight the fuck up. Yeah. All right. So 8:18 in the morning. It's the day before the pagan festival of lights. These folks, everybody in line. Let's hope if you're watching the Doug Rice Show, let's hope you haven't made the goddamn mistake of celebrating that shit tomorrow because, well, if you do, I'm going to clown your motherfucking ass today. I hope, I pray you have not gone somewhere and determined you must spend thousands of dollars in unnecessary cash for bullshit that'll be broken in about 4 or 5 weeks. Shit people will forget about. They won't even remember what you gave them because, well, they took it back. They got the cash. Everybody needs cash. Nobody needs stuff anymore. Let me explain. Christmas is bullshit. Nobody needs stuff anymore. What the fuck are you doing? Keep your money in your pocket. Do something useful. Buy food. Hey, there's some gifts. Go buy food, motherfuckers. Y'all gonna need it. Shall we go into that? Shall we? Okay. Something I've been thinking. You guys all right? Are you gay? No, if I was, I'd say it. I hope you don't go anywhere stupid with that because they will shut your fucking ass down. Now say something stupid. Please do. So they can cancel your weak ass. Oh, yeah. You don't fuck with the homosexuals. You leave gay people the fuck alone. So if I was, I think just the way Oprah put it, I'd announce it to the hills. No, if I were gay, I'd have more followers. What's wrong? Are you gay? I must do something to you for you to ask me that. Like that's the topic. You must not watch me much. Do you get a gaydar going off? You know, in order for you to have gaydar, well, I don't want to get into that. Anyway, shall we continue? Anyway, folks, look, have you noticed one thing? Where are the stars? Oh, no. I'm not talking about the motherfuckers up in the sky. We can just look at them. Y'all ain't even peeped the move, have you? I want you to think about this carefully, Hebrews. Now, I want you to set your mind. I want you to think of it. It's Christmas time, right? Where are all the famous people? Nobody's even fucking paying attention. Where are all the famous motherfucking people? Right along with the CEOs that are vanishing left, right, up, down, in, out. They're gone. These motherfuckers are leaving. You don't see any of these famous motherfuckers doing anything. And I mean, they've quietly, I think, exited the United States. And I'll tell you why they've exited, because the country has lost its fucking mind. I say that with all due affection, only because you look at the folks who are in charge and they've claimed for so long to be, the pinnacle of quote unquote race. And it seems like they chasing their own fucking tail. You got that. I know you did. They're chasing their own tails, aren't they? Now I'm looking at them. The famous people seem to be leaving. the rich people trying to get off the planet. Wait, look, y'all don't people listen to me. Motherfuckers with enough money is trying to leave the earth. No, you, and I mean all of them that got money. Bezos, motherfucker Tesla, the clown over in China who he was clowning up there. He was like, yes, his mother was like, let him eat cake, motherfuckers. He was clowning up there 12 days, came down high as hell. He was high as fuck. You know why? Because he think he got an escape route. So Bezos and these other clowns, they think they got enough money to build spaceships. If something goes on down here, they'll just get in their spaceships and observe it from above as if the Most High God doesn't have that shit covered. I believe they're the first ones gonna go. What the fuck is these motherfuckers doing up here? Hey, Bill, you see these motherfuckers? Yeah, they're trying to leave. Man, clip them motherfuckers, right? Mm-hmm. All right, let's land. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. So you are, what is this? A guy, this guy, hey guy, hey, watch this, bro. I think I do this, right? Oh, there we go. Remove. Boom. What else? And what else I do? Put user in timeout. Boom. What is, I mean, boom. So we'll just do that. I don't understand why people do this this kind of thing at all. Boom. And I think this is how you do it, right? Boom. Boom. So that'll be that. I don't bullshit with people. This is ridiculous. Folks, this is 911. Listen to me. He doesn't want the message. He's on some other shit. Here's serious talk. Okay? The Civil War is underway. The war between these two factions of oppressors, both as equally evil as motherfuckers can be. These melanin-challenged ass, retarded, frightened fucks that go around worried about who's looking at them, of all things. These motherfuckers are worried about who's looking. They're worried about motherfuckers in their goddamned orbit. I just don't understand the fucking fear out of supposedly superior motherfuckers who spend their whole fucking lifetimes being taught that they're special, only to find out they're really not. And that, what happens, results in brain lock. See, I'll explain it. They start getting older, the men, the ones who've been proud to be white instead of from whatever fucking family they come from. They trade it all to be white. Fuck Germany, fuck Switzerland, fuck Poland, fuck France, Russia, all that shit. They'd rather just break it down to being white so they can maintain this illusion the Most High is soon to destroy utterly. And so we watch. And now it's culminated in January 6th of this year. They lost their fucking minds. But not only that, they did it in front of the world. Now they're trying to save face, and shit ain't working. You think we look bad? You think Negroes in the United States get a bad look? You think we look bad? Let me tell you something. They have fought wars to maintain their status quo as the only country that transfers power peacefully. Now they look like the shithole countries Donald Trump didn't want coming over here. He wants folks from Switzerland. Yes, Switzerland don't want to come here. They're a democratic country. They don't do the shit this country does. See? So, I don't think there'll be too many people from Switzerland coming over. But let me tell you, what's happening in Venezuela right now should shock everyone. Venezuela's inflation is at 20%. There's blood in the streets, and folks are scrambling for food. And if you want to see the future of the United States, all you need to do is look there. Now, again, we take what we can get, black news. I try to go all over the place and try my best to find the best information. But as my mind wanders, I'll say something as informative as possible. How's everybody doing this morning? I do want to say this. Anyone that determines they're going to be disruptive in this forum will be asked to leave. We don't have time. We're Hebrews. If you're not a Hebrew and you come here and you don't like what comes out of my mouth, fucking leave, motherfucker. Get your goddamn weak-minded fucking ass out. Bye. I mean that. Because we've heard what you think. We understand how you feel. It shows every day. And at this point, we believe you. So there's no need for you to interact with us in our conversations. Mind your fucking business, please. Hebrews are talking. All right. Thank you. All right. So what are we doing here? Houston man who used loans, PPP loans to funds at strip clubs get 9 years. Good Lord. What's he doing at the strip club, folks? With $1.6 million. I don't even want to read. All right, Serena and Venus Williams' estranged sister to release tell-all book about their dad's abandonment. Well, you got to make a fucking buck, don't you guys? What are we doing? Don't do that. Well, do it because you've already done it. What the fuck? I mean, what is going on? So it's going to be a tell-all book that we're all going to buy. She's going to make money. She's going to hit the circuit. Serena will fire back. The dad will fire back. The Venus will fire back. Everybody will fire. We're just playing their game, aren't we? What would happen if we just recessed into the background and got real quiet? I wonder what would happen if we didn't do the shit that they do. If we didn't take in the practices that these motherfuckers teach us so well. We've learned this shit to a point we can't shake it the fuck off without removing ourselves from their vibrational presence. And folks, let me tell you something. Nothing I've said is so fucking serious as get that goddamn grin off your fucking face and be cautious about who you choose to give your energy to and who you accept energy from. Dear God, look around you. What are they doing? What are they mad at? Let's find out. So I'm on my Twitter. I do my thing, I try to find things that are worthy. Here's one. Ethiopian Prime Minister. Here's what this guy decides he's going to say. He says that blacks, African Americans in this country, have caused our own suffering. And he says this on numerous occasions, twice. And I understand how it appears to him, the narrative that he's been spoon-fed along with the aid that comes from the United States. Let me just tell you something. That man will say whatever the fuck the United States wants him to say. So I look at that and I go, well, he looks like us. He could be us, but he ain't us. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Yeah, he says we cause our own. Now I want to put that in perspective because I wrote about this a little bit. I need everybody to understand this. When we hear about places like Chicago, the violence, I've heard it. It's hard. When we hear about that stuff, and we know brothers and sisters are killing each other. We have to also remember the amount of room that has been allocated to Negroes in this country. Now, Native Americans, they have reservations. Not too much of a buildup. They've been put on these reservations, and there they've stayed. And we'll get to that. That's by design. They don't want them talking. But us, we came from the South running from the horrors of slavery. And, we use the word slavery as if it does not mean white people gone completely insane on human beings. They torture, burn, put to death, hang, castrate, and all of these things. See, when we use the word slavery, I mean, let's not fucking water that shit down, motherfuckers. So as we ran from the horrors created by Caucasians, we were allocated areas in sub-cities, subdivisions, where the pressures and the poverty, along with the drugs infused into our society, criminalizing their possession and use, rewarding single mothers, imprisoning men, effeminizing men, masculating women. This concerted effort to destroy us as a result of us being woke in the 50s, a sinister move planned, perpetrated, and executed by the Nixon administration, admitted recently. So when I look at outsiders who get to gaze from within their fucking country at us and our plight and tell us we have no one to blame but ourselves, I say to that person, fuck you, motherfucker. Come the fuck over here and see for yourself, because I've seen it. Hitler talked about breathing room. Let me tell you about the motherfucking breathing room these oppressors have. Let me tell you, brothers and sisters, I have flown over it in this country, and they have built long and far miles of communities devoid of blackness, intentionally and by design. Ever so often you hear one of them lose their fucking minds in that same community, devoid of culture, vibrating against one another, empty fucking shells, who somehow assign their skin color a particular privilege. This been passed down from century to century, generation to generation, like a fucking infection. White supremacy has caused the most I can't even tell you the immense wealth being kept from us. It's been done for centuries. So when people talk about Chicago, when I hear countries of assets of the United States, anything that Ethiopia gets, anything that Israel gets, the puppets, the hands up the asses of these folks to say shit like, well, brothers and sisters in the United States, other countries, other Jews have risen, these people have risen, black people don't rise because they bring it on themselves. You have no fucking idea what they do to Negroes in this country. And what they do is they'd spew out the bullshit to countries and tell them, here's the problem. Believe us and take this aid while you do. Get in front of a microphone and say something disparaging of Negroes. Don't do it once, do it twice in several places. Why the concerted effort to keep your verbal fucking foot on our necks, motherfuckers? Why must we be down so hard, I wonder? Point of discussion. If we're doing so bad and we don't matter, why is our name in your fucking mouth? Why don't you make our name taste like shit in your mouth? We're doing so bad because of ourselves. Please make Hebrews, make Negroes, please make black people in this country, if you have an opinion and it's negative, make our name trace like straight dick in your mouth. Straight up. Don't talk about what goes on in this country regarding us, because if you're not here, you don't fucking know. Yeah. So, how's everybody doing? Yeah, I'm not even fucking playing. I read that this little placating Uncle Tom stepping fetch it motherfucker is gonna, Ethiopian motherfucker, that's our kin, gonna get in front of a camera and say that black people have nobody to blame but ourselves for what's going on to us in this country. Are you out of your fucking mind? So the motherfucker selling cigarettes on the corner, I guess, well, that just shouldn't have been happening. And of course, Tamir Rice, no, that's our fault. What else? I guess, just getting shot in the back while trying to live. Well, I guess we shouldn't have shot. We should have just let it. Okay. There's a movie I want this piece of fucking shit motherfucker to look at called 126 Bullets. It's on Netflix. Somebody refer this fucking clown to that and tell me what's our fault about the rage of these motherfuckers that they would get on a car hood and throw 126 bullets because they lost their goddamn mind. And what's happening to us in this country is our fault. Didn't a woman just get convicted claiming that she thought a taser was a weapon? Go to jail, motherfucker. Bye. I mean, are they really watching what's going on? Or do they? I don't think they really care. I think what's happening is they're as scared as the motherfuckers controlling them. I look at this guy, Russia, this Putin dude. Putin is scared of everything. Putin is living in the 50s. He's living in the 80s. He thinks everybody is threatening Russia. Nobody gives a fuck about Russia. Nobody cares. Nobody's encroaching on you got the fucking economy of fucking Rhode Island. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Why is this dude like people who have this melanated, challenged fucking situation? They have nothing but fear. What are they afraid of? What are the people in this country afraid of? What are the people in Russia afraid of? What are the people in Poland afraid of? What are the people in Hungary afraid of? Why is right-wing white nationalism based on fear encircling the globe while you stamp out the history and your interactions with Negroes simultaneously? Man, I think something's going to happen involving us soon. Good morning. All right. Now, I need you to understand, folks, I'm not fomenting any kind of revolt. Don't do anything. The Most High God is on his way to this planet. I believe that to my very core. The kingdom is the prime focus. All of these kingdoms will be done away with. They're already, they're itching to destroy themselves. They got new toys they want to play with so bad. They got hypersonic missiles go faster than the speed of sound by 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 times. They know these things are destructive and they just want to blow a few motherfuckers up. My goodness. My goodness. Oh, I need to point out all the shit that's happening. Hebrews don't have shit to do with none of this shit. Ain't that a bitch? Threat to mankind's existence. Motherfuckers using up all the resources of the fucking world, fighting over it, richest families, Hebrews at the bottom of the barrel, and they want to throw us out the fucking barrel. They're up against a clock. I truly believe they're up against a clock. They're trying to get rid of us, folks. I'm telling you right now, they are trying to ascend themselves into superiority unchallenged while eliminating the heinous nature of their history, who they are. And their kids are acting out. They're kids. Swastikas being drawn all over them. The fuck is wrong with these beings? You think it's safe? take a look around. All right. Well, this is the new format. It'll get better, I promise. I'm losing my voice. I don't want to lose my voice. Jesus. But share this. Hey, listen. Patreon.com/Doug Rice. Thank you for your help. I appreciate every dime, every penny helps. I do have, a team of folks that are going to help. And I don't see anybody with the same message. I just don't. I'm not even tripping. But I'm going to say this. I don't see too many people really promoting the kingdom, the approaching kingdom of God, and the need to petition for citizenry. That's the most, there's nothing more important than that. Not the virus, not politics, life or death. There's nothing more important than the kingdom of God. God we serve as Hebrews. So I'm going to do more on that. Right now, I'm going to let you go before I lose my voice. Y'all have a good damn day, because it's one fucking day like any other day, like tomorrow. Be another goddamn day. That's all. All right. You guys have a good one before I lose my voice. Bye-bye.